Have you ever been typing when disaster struck? Over and over again. Well, now there's something for it. Try Hot Swaps Episode 6. Welcome everybody to very important Geeks and Hot Swaps episode number 6. Lots to talk about today, but before we begin, I'd like to go ahead and give a shout out to this week's sponsor, every single one of you guys. Over 640 subscribers to the channel so far. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more nonsense. Now with that out of the way, let's get swapping. Note to self, do not ever say that again. First off, let's talk about the Mojo 68, an incredible offering from MelGeek, a 68-key, 65% gasket-mounted keyboard. It features a hot swap or solderable PCB with south-facing RGB support and a 4000 mAh battery, which is a nice size battery for a keyboard. It comes with plate-mounted stabs, an ANSI layout, works with Windows, Mac, and Linux, and comes with a host of connection opportunities, USB-C, Bluetooth, or wireless 2.4 GHz. And it can connect to up to 4 devices. It will be programmable via their own app called KB Tools, which is fine. I would have preferred if it were QMK or just VIA compatible out of the box. I don't necessarily like proprietary software to configure things, but it's fine. Now, depending on what color you get, it either comes in a polycarbonate case or an ABS case. And speaking of color, it comes in 6 different colorways: plastic, pigeon, retro, ember, monster, and neon. It'll also come with their own custom PBT keycaps in MCR, MDA, and MG profiles. I've never heard of any of those, but it would be neat to get our hands on some and check them out. As far as switches go, you get your choice of Gateron Blue, Brown, White, Silver, and Yellow Pro. They also offer TTC switches in Speed Silver, Bluish White, and Golden Pink. Now this will be available on Kickstarter until September 16th, but they have well exceeded their goal, so I fully expect this to go into production soon after. Now I backed this Kickstarter when they were offering their VIP status for this VIG, so I was able to nab a hefty discount on this one. And I'll be very much looking forward to getting this and reviewing it once it ships out in November. Now I'm really in love with all the different colorways that come here, the keycap options plus the case colors themselves. Really unique looking. I love the see-through idea of the whole case, so this will be super interesting. And the ability to hook this up to so many different devices on so many different platforms in so many different ways is a very thoughtful and accessible touch. And making things more accessible is always a big win for everybody. Next up is the Vulcan and KBD fans Maja V2, and I've been looking forward to this for so long because I've been looking for a 65% premium Alice style keyboard, and this one is definitely it. The Maja V2 sports an all-aluminum or polycarbonate top and bottom body. As for color, you get a choice of E-white, E-milk white, navy blue, burgundy red, black, gray, blue, or polycarbonate. PCB supports hot swap and per key RGB. You'll have an option of brass or polycarbonate plates, and it is a gasket-mounted keyboard with an aluminum weight bar and brass badge, with the wrist rest being optional. Inside, you'll also get case and PCB foam with a pour-on material, and it has an 8-degree typing angle with QMK firmware support. Now, this group buy begins October 15th and ends on November 15th, so if you're interested, go ahead and mark your calendars. Next up, we have a keycap set. The Infinikey 808 booms are back at the Key.co. This music studio themed keycap set is named after a very popular drum machine and drops a nice pop of warm colors onto a black keycap set, as well as studio themed novelties to make you feel like a DJ, even if you're tone deaf. Not only are these pretty sweet, but you can feel good about buying them because they have partnered with the Children's Music Fund. And the Children's Music Fund helps provide music therapy for children affected by chronic conditions. 100% of the designer profits and $10 from each base kit sale, and a portion of sales from every additional item sold will go directly to the Children's Music Fund. So it's always nice to enjoy your hobby and support a good cause. Now a while ago I was looking for a 100% keyboard layout custom kit to make for a friend, but those are kind of hard to find until I stumbled across this, the Cox Galleon 108 key aluminum DIY kit. As you would expect, the Galleon is 100% layout with an all aluminum body available in blue, champagne gold, dark gray, or silver with RGB lighting. It supports south-facing RGB and has a detachable USB-C cable with a 3-degree typing angle. It appears to be a tray mount design with a plate and a plate mounted stab configuration, as well as some dampening foam. PCB looks like it supports 5-pin switches and toolless assembly, which I can only think means it comes fully assembled. I cannot think of how you would make a keyboard with a toolless assembly that comes in parts. And most importantly, it comes with a more complete internal design. Finally, never support keyboards with a less complete internal design. Pro tip. So if you're hunting for a 100% DIY kit, there you go. Next up, I want to talk about the Rama Kate keycaps. Yes, these things are awesome. They look super premium, very well designed. I'd expect nothing less from Rama, so I'm super excited about these. Pre-orders will be open for a limited time until September 30th. These keycap sets use an injection molding technique using ABS and PBT combination with PC Legends and will support future shine-through Legends. And they appear to be compatible with any Cherry MX stems or Cherry clones. Now, as far as colorway, it comes in the heavy industrial light and a dark variant, soya, kuro, and milk colors. And it also comes with a stackable, archivable hard case, which also looks really nice. So you're getting very cool premium packaging and storage as well as the keycaps. Overall, these keycaps are a 10 out of 10 in my book. They look great, the custom profile is cool, the colors are amazing, it comes with great extras. It's a full keycap set for the money. It is a bit on the expensive side at about $160, but you get a full set of keycaps and you get the nice storage case, and I think, especially coming from Rama, it'll be worth it. And now for something a little different, we have the TTC Loving Heart switches. I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly who this is for or why, but I think it's kind of neat. So what we have here is a crystal clear switch with a heart visible through the stem. It comes in a pack of 10, 70, 90, or 110 for $20, $70, $88, and $106 respectively. So they get cheaper as you buy more and more quantities, which makes sense. Seems like a novelty switch for me, but I can't imagine a world where you pair these with the SA Polyclear keycap so that you can actually see the heart through the keycap and the stem, and that would be a pretty cool build. And continuing the Drop and Marvel collaboration, we have the Ironman and Infinity War keycap sets. These keycap sets will continue to be in Drop's MT3 profile and will continue to include Marvel-themed novelty specific to their set. The Iron Man one is predictably red and gold with Iron Man's helmet and arc reactor novelties, and the Infinity War kit looks honestly not so great to me. Beyond the Thanos color theme, I think there are a lot of opportunities they could have had that they just missed with this one. The novelties are kind of bland and don't look particularly great if I'm honest. I don't even know what this one is. Is that a meteor hitting the city? Maybe it's been too long since I've seen Infinity War, but I don't remember anything like that happening. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I thought I'd mention it anyway. Maybe you feel different, maybe you like the way it looks, so there you go. Also on Drop.com, if you are looking for a more budget 75% board, consider the Drop.com MagicForce 82. For all of $70, you get an 82 key keyboard with options for case, switches, and keycaps. Not bad. You get to choose a black or white case, white or blue LED color, black or white keycaps with shine-through legends, and the switches are cherry black or clear, or Gateron blue, brown, clear, and red. It comes with a floating key design and dip switches to configure some things for the keyboard on the back. So not bad at all for the price. Take a look at this one. The Meow 75. I think that's how you say it. Meow. 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 It sounds like a cat. If you ever thought your keyboard could use 100% more cat butt, Studio Bomb has got you covered. For $530, it gets you a top and bottom case, an aluminum plate, solder or hot swap PCB, semi-transparent acrylic ears, bolts, bump-ons, grommets, etc. And before you ask, yes, you have the option of cat butt or smiley face. Gonna go ahead and put that on the list of things I never thought I'd say. As far as all the colorways go, you will have the option of a black top and bottom with a black plate, rose gold top and bottom with a gold plate, rose gold top and black bottom with a black plate, or silver top and bottom and silver plate. So your cat butt can come in all manner of colors. Now, I want to talk about the Keychron Q1. I have a feeling this is going to be a very popular board. Keychron has done a good job of making some pretty good boards in the past. I have had some, what I would call outlier experience with some of their boards, but most other people have had nothing but great experiences. This keyboard has already been making its rounds with the bigger keyboard YouTubers and vloggers out there. So I'm not going to do a review on it. I don't have a pre-production sample. I'm only going to offer a ticket on the hype train. If you think this board looks a lot like the GMMK Pro, you'd be right, and I think it's in direct competition with it. It's a gasket mounted 75%, and while it doesn't have an encoder now, they do have plans to support an encoder in the future. Now you can get the Keychron Q1 fully assembled or bare bones in carbon black, navy blue, and space gray, and it's programmable through QMK or VIA, thank goodness. It sports an all-aluminum body, and PCB will support a 5-pin configuration. It supports Windows and Mac with Gateron screw-in stabs, hot swap configurations available, south-facing RGB, and comes with sound-absorbing foam, and the switches that it comes with are the Gateron Phantom Red, Blue, and Brown switches. You also get a coiled USB-C aviator cable, and the keyboard itself will have a 5-degree typing angle. Literally everything you could want in a reasonably priced, customizable 75% keyboard. But even beyond that, there's more customization available. You get your choice of palm rests, more switches, keycaps, cables, and more, including badges. You can even customize your own badge to put in that little top right-hand corner where an encoder would be that isn't there right now, but maybe later on. And that about wraps it up, folks, for this Hot Swaps episode number 6. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited about. And stay tuned, upcoming we have a build and review of this board, the Arasu with Zaku switches. Oh, how about that? I appreciate you guys stopping by. Go ahead and drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment, support me on Patreon, hit that notification bell, and until next time, geek out.